two, 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today. I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on.
Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs, that's why I fully trust in him.
It is Tuesday, the 3rd day. We made it to the last month of the year. God is good to us. So glad to have you tuned in to Barbershop Talk here on Glory 93.9. Those of you listening by way of the FM band, thank you for tuning in. If you're in your vehicles, make sure you get your little toboggan on. Get a little drafty out there. I didn't plan for the night. I don't know. I gotta go find one sweater or something like that. Those of you who home watching, thank you, man. Who on Facebook, on social media, those listening by way of which page? My page, Bishop Denczil Road page, or the Denczil Road page, or Kenyatta Taylor's page. Are you up yet, Kenyatta?
You shared it? I'm still waiting for you to share the link with my phone.
I apologize, my brother. I'll just put it in the group there. There it is. All right, excellent. That's the Facebook link, and those on YouTube, welcome to you as well. Do me a favor, please. Go ahead and share the link. If you're ready in, holler at us, please. Holler out at us. Let us know how things are going. Let us know you're in, wherever you're in from. Especially, listen out, especially those who are tuned in outside of the country. Well, outside of New Providence. If you're in the Family Islands, please let us know. My name is so-and-so from the Family Island. Whatever island you're from. If you're from the U.S., please let us know what state you're from. If you're anywhere else around the world, please let us know. We want to know. We will know who was on with us, tuning in with us. We've had a wonderful relaunch of Barbershop Talk. It's been amazing, and we appreciate all of you. This isn't our end of year show yet, but thank you all the same. All right. Hey, guys. First time tuning in. Why is this your first time tuning in? Hola, Shikara. Good to see you. Who's that? The only person who said first time. Nayoshi Johnson. Why is this your first time tuning in? I have a problem with that. The level of relationship that we have, all the many dangerous toils and snares that we've been through, I can't believe that this is your first time tuning in.
It's powerful.
You know, you didn't say where you tuning in from. Where you tuning in from? Because I don't think you tuning in from Nassau. Carlo Taylor, congratulations, Carlo Taylor.
Press the button. Boy, you see the dance? You see the dance? I say, look at the son and mother dance. I say, whoa.
Congratulations to you, Carlo Taylor. Very, very proud of you.
She said she from Andres, and she named.
I did not call no other name. I didn't say your name. I said I know you a long time, but I did not call no other name for you. I don't think I did.
You call her name, unless you pronounce it wrong.
I said Nayoshi. I didn't say nothing else. She have another name that I didn't call, that she thought I called. I ain't call it.
Oh.
That's a conscience.
Boy.
HS, what's up, buddy? I don't remember calling you nothing besides Nayoshi. Glad to have you from Andres, my dear.
What about Andres?
Carlo, know what about Andres you from, Nayoshi?
You gotta go to later. Yeah, that's fine. I can't talk now.
Yeah, you're right.
That's fine. I can't talk now. You're on the show.
What you answering it for?
It's my phone. You
didn't know that.
It's too early in the morning. I'm in the show for you to be blaming me. Because I have two loaded bazookas waiting on you. Keep it up.
But we had kind of strong last time, Sean. Yeah, be careful. Last time you was the focus.
Hey guys.
Be careful, sir.
I got ready today, brother.
Hey guys, what's going on, guys?
Ready.
I'm South Andres.
Be careful. Be careful, Sean. You
I come ready like
you were shaky.
like constituency type ready.
There was a person said that's the first time tuning in. Sharice Evans. Sharice Evans, thank you so much
Past
for tuning in.
Evans.
You know Sharice Evans?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's Sharice. Hey, Rev. Good to see you, Rev. Glad to have you. Jamal Green from South Andres tuning in.
He said he's going to your church when he and that.
Yeah. That's the family.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, man, he's a good man. Good guy. He's
So
a
he
good.
said y'all look alike, you know.
Don't do that.
Y'all look something like.
You're going to get Anwar. I'd go, daddy.
Yeah, that's Los Angeles, L.A.
Look at this guy, David, where you?
Listening from Tito's executive barbershop.
That's right, yeah. You didn't get in the girl's plan. Almost done.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, so a lot going on. A lot is going on in the country. We ain't give a barbershop tip in a long time. We ain't giving no tickets in a little while. We ain't giving nothing free.
But we ain't start on time and do them things.
No, I just telling people we ain't doing a little while.
So
those
do
who
it
lock
next
in-
week. Tickets coming.
No, man, you never know. We may give out a ticket today. We may give out a $50 coupon to the spot today. We may do that. But you gotta stay locked in. So what it do is those links, those looks.
I'm glad you giving it up. Because I'm not giving a thing.
Hold on, Sean. Let me just throw this in there for us. The barbershop tip for the day is make sure give your barber Christmas bonus. It's up and coming Christmas. That is the tip for the day.
What Obama say? And I
You endorse the message.
endorse this message.
Okay.
I mean, I leave it alone. We ain't doing that.
No, don't leave it. What you going to
I
say?
don't know why y'all believe y'all deserve tip.
Bonus.
No, it's not a tip. We don't do tip.
But you realize, right? You realize that most companies give bonus based on performance review.
Yeah. And according to you,
According to me, what?
I have performed very well.
I never said that.
Okay. You never said it? You don't have to say it.
I didn't say that.
Because if you don't say it, you will see just how well I can perform in the following year.
You gotta be careful how you say things. Sean.
I was threatening your clients.
Threaten?
Y'all can't like just give away back. We pay all well, you know.
Hey, boss, the corner.
I said I ain't gonna say no. They ain't gotta give me no bonus.
You would, boy?
Oh, they ain't gotta give me that.
You know that. You know somebody else. You know Pastor Carmen Cornish.
Yes, I do.
Carmen Cornish. How you know Carlo? What's?
Everybody praying for him.
And I will receive each and every prayer.
Everybody praying. This one comes by fasting and much prayer.
I prejudice. Send the prayers. I will receive them open and abundantly and humbly. Talk that. You know, praying for you. Eh?
What I thought was interesting is that I commented on you and so proud of you. You don't mention nothing, but I preached that thing. You don't say that and say, boy, you did a good job.
What you talking
Wow, okay. No problem.
about? What you comment on? What you comment on?
Before the show start, we was talking, but
Yeah, he was listening, man.
you ain't say nothing. Say, boy, Denczil made me proud, man. You did a good job.
First of all, that's
I do not appreciate that.
Listen, sorry.
I was that. I mean, I
know
try
what?
to bait you to see if you'll say something.
Right, well,
This boy even did say like, boy,
Pastor,
you made us proud, but you did well.
But Pastor, the standard is a standard with you. Right? I don't expect anything less.
Oh boy,
Now, if you did not perform
that
up the
was a
standard,
good comeback. I won't lie.
if you didn't perform up the
Boy,
standard,
Come
you
back.
was a real politician now.
I would have pulled you to the side and tell you, you gotta where you gonna
Get it together.
Yeah. But what did impress me was not impress, but surprise. I didn't realize you had entourage, walked you on the inside and everything else. I said, oh my boy, big time.
You got an entourage now?
What?
I thought it was just the pastor's head. Now it's the pastor's entourage.
No, Pastor Denczil is coming through. He had two in the front, two in the back, and one on the side.
Foolishness.
Then he had security by the stage.
Foolishness.
He had one on the right, on the left, in front, and back.
He is in the middle.
In the middle.
2, 4, and then one on the side.
Yeah, man.
When they now they got to dress it like now. They just can't look like they getting anywhere. The t-shirt and chain thing. They got you all nice and nice. Tell them
What's your problem, man? You gotta, that fellow who's in that t-shirt and that little pants, he ready for action. He loose. You can't do nothing that tight coat suit.
You have on your nice bespoke suit, and the young man have on red t-shirt, baggy pants, and then no man.
That's the woman from Vauxhall.
Uh-uh.
Don't fool around. Don't fool around. That's not thing. Don't fool around.
All I show you that these are my brethren that move me. This just brothers who come. They say, Pastor, you preaching, we coming.
That don't mean that they can't trust the body. No. They just come. Don't do that.
Hey, that's all it was.
They just sit down and listen. They was
Tito was there too.
Tito's the one on the side of you. And there was two in the back and two in the middle. Tito's on your side. I didn't want to say it.
I don't like this narrative.
How come I wasn't there? Where was this?
Carmen Cornish, don't go along with this. This narrative is not correct.
Carlo, please, where was this?
You can talk offline.
Next time I'll be in a fitted black suit then.
Yeah, man.
With the little earpiece and says you want that.
Yeah, oh boy, I did a bit of that. Oh boy, it was good though. You did do your thing, man. I tell you over and over, I can listen to you preach all day, every day. The praise and worship thing, just seeing my cup of tea. That's it. Some people like coffee, some people like tea. I just like preaching. Give me the word. The praise and worship thing, I ain't too big on that.
Yeah, what you call it? Praise and worship.
So I can't praise and worship from the word.
Oh boy,
Oh boy, you getting on the road?
Yeah, don't tell me.
Just back out the corner.
No, I back out the corner. Because don't come for me like that.
Reverse and back up same time.
reverse and back up.
Yeah, reverse and back up at the same time.
How did the stuff do that? Leo, you saw it yet? Leo stuff, you saw it yet?
No.
Yeah, all right. That's something different altogether. But I saw it. I said when I walked in, I saw Carlo. I said no, something coming out of this.
Don't miss this.
What was that there? Oh wow. Randigo Duncombe says I'll donate Starbucks for the next show. Spruce things up a bit for Christmas. Randigo, we appreciate you.
Just can't send coffee though. You gotta send treats.
We appreciate.
Randigo, whatever you send, we would appreciate.
Somebody Miami?
Say big up Miami. That's Tito cousin.
Edward McCovery.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
All right, watching from Miami. Good to see. Oh, we got Miami here. We could be rolling.
We all got it. Abaco, Andres, Miami, and wherever on virus today.
We going international.
Anyway, so we were really talking about that barbershop, that barber's getting bonus and whatever the case is, and I don't know. I wonder if we have any other barbers from other places who tune into the show.
I don't like how y'all going down what you don't think barbers should get bonus. Hold on, baby.
We can't spend all night on this. So make a point. We have more important things to talk about. Because I ain't giving you no bonus. Now you just stop cutting me or you stop cutting me.
You can give him bonus.
I'm not giving him no bonus.
Listen to me.
No, I'm not.
Listen to me.
I'm going to pay him what I owe him, and I can leave. I'm not giving him no bonus.
He deserves a bonus.
If it's anybody who should give you a bonus, it's the ones who got to pay what they owe.
That's fine. I just treat you like BBS.
Well,
That was very low just now.
No, he put it on there.
Good.
He put it on there.
I said.
He put it on there.
He said he can pay what he owe.
He said he can pay what he owe.
He's suggesting that you have an outstanding balance.
No. He confessed that he have an outstanding balance.
Listen, I know.
I pay you last. I owe you do it.
Yeah, you
I
know
know only person.
You owe me as much as him.
I know only person on the click who's credit Sean and Tito.
But let me say this.
Put my business.
Oh, ain't nobody's credit me.
I
give all them customers, all them gone. My customers are great customers, and they gave me bonus last year, and I was very appreciative. I gave them a nice bag last year.
What kind of bag?
You don't come. I mean, you know.
My barber, you have no sensible chair. Make the chair boost up on a piece of plywood.
I also gave my young customers.
You ain't get no bad oil. I got my own bad oil to give them to put on my
Where
bed.
you get the bad oil from?
It don't matter where I get it from.
I know one thing. Everybody who build current, they don't have no problem with bad oil or any oil.
All of a sudden,
everybody who build
that's
current.
an extra $2. That's an extra $1. You don't get the reason.
All those who are current with their barber.
Even when I was current, I was as a problem.
No.
To raise you got to use the machine. You don't pay for that service.
Hey, but yet he's just 7:30 every Friday morning.
Yeah, I pay for my service.
Who is the fool?
I pay for my service. And I go, whatever you give me.
Y'all need each other.
That's fine. We need each other.
Yeah.
Let's not dwell on the barber all day. Let's go, man.
Let's move on. All right, so, good evening, gentlemen. I just came to say you all don't stress Mr. Ramsey out today, please.
Thanks, Julian.
Behave yourselves.
Press the button.
I tell you, boy, one cry in the show, and you and everybody
Julie, we promise not to do that because there are a few persons this whole week that were doing it for us. So we can take it easy. We can take it easy on them. We've had enough stress with the week. Apparently,
Stop it.
More than just us who wants to stress.
You always go sky too far, man.
You don't do, and then like that, and it's be a problem.
No.
Like
You started.
I started.
Let's go.
All right, so we had an interesting conversation last time.
So let's start off before we get there. Let's start off and say, Tito, I apologize to you because I was too embarrassed by the time I get in my car and open up my phone.
Less than an hour.
Not even an hour, 10 minutes. And open up my phone, I see Royal Bahamas Police Force.
If there was ever,
they is in so much trouble. I say, I don't believe I still on this station.
if
And
there
vouch
was ever,
for all these police officers, and less than 10 minutes, all them lock up. I say, well, coming home.
if there was ever,
And Tito say, you wrong?
Denczil, if there was ever a time when we have been wrong, it was that time.
That was close. That's the closest.
I
way.
mean, we fought. I mean, we blood, sweat, and tears fighting. You can't blame the entire police force for a few small bad apples. No. You can't say the police force is corrupt because one or two small bad apples doing nonsense. And less than what?
We got to qualify this because I need those who just watching now to understand what happened. So last week, as we were coming to the end of the show, I mentioned how the police reported that they have someone in custody concerning that horrific, detestable act that took place concerning Adriel Moxie. And also, of course, we knew that they had the person in custody concerning, I think the lady's name is Miss Venetia. And I was lamenting the fact that so many comments under the lie from the commissioner of police as he was talking, people were saying, you lie. That ain't the right person. Y'all just holding that person, this and that. And that's how I brought it to the show. And I asked this question about being in the place. You got the heater on, anybody?
It on 24. It on 24. It was cool earlier.
Yeah, you got the heater on. Asking the question about the public. Do we trust the police in this country? Are we at the point where we trust the police? And I asked that question.
I trust in God, my Savior.
So and stop repeating everything again, man.
So
The arms of flesh
oh
will
God.
fail you.
Don't you put Julie's comment on the screen. Leader Ray, that is, do not put that on the screen. Delta. Don't put that woman. I know that's your wife. Don't put that on the screen.
Who she lock up?
You will see what she put there. She put a comment there. Don't touch it. Y'all like touch things.
Put it on the screen, boss, but put it on the screen.
No.
Send in the group, because I can't see nothing.
No.
Yeah, send it to the group.
So
I can't see nothing.
so the question that I raised is about this idea of not trusting the police and how dangerous that is to have a society that don't trust the police. Of course,
This way you have a real delay.
yeah, really,
behind, you know.
yeah. My wingman, Mr. Ramsey, was on one call with me. He was supporting the police and pushing about respecting the police. Mr. Taylor came on board eventually, but Mr. Tito Bethel was a resounding not no, but a hell no to the idea of trusting. Yes, he was. You was wasting that.
What you still things you say with the police?
Tito,
I only
you
say they need to
call
earn
the
our
police
confidence.
force everything but a child
I
of
said just need
God.
to earn our confidence back.
And
No, you did not say that. That's the one you didn't say.
I said just need to earn our
No.
confidence back.
You say they deserve everything they get.
No.
No.
Them?
No.
Criminals, I say.
You say they're a
Criminals.
bunch of criminals. You say this. I say, man, I start to hint to you. Do you remember that your daddy was a police? Like, I don't even care. And like you born and bred.
I forget my daddy was police.
I
Tito
didn't
say
forget.
it's not one good one. Not one good officer.
I said that now,
Yes, you say
Sean,
that.
man. I said not one
And
good.
if you didn't say it, might as well say it.
You say I know everything. They talk.
Don't tell me.
They tell me in the
They tell me
barbershop.
everything in the barbershop. Yep.
Yeah, man.
You
They
destroyed
ain't
the
with
police
it.
force, and we came after you to tell you to stop it.
I surprised you make it home. I thought they was gonna lock you up.
We had to end the show. We ended the show with you destroying. You going to Big Jew. Big Jew done dead. You mash up Big Jew. You going to everybody. I had to stop before you called more current names.
You was nice and rude.
And I was in my car driving to my function after the show. I even didn't get to my function yet. And I saw that release.
I was like, Lord have mercy.
So his name shall no longer be called Tito, but Prophet Tito.
That's not crown him yet, man.
That's all right. Just one score for me. That's all. One score.
Now, oh man, that.
I don't even want to talk about this. That's just how disheartening.
No, man. We got to
But
talk about it.
I still stand on where I stand. My
My original position still stands.
My
though.
opinion has not changed.
But it's just. I don't even know how to fight no more. I need to fight more to the left.
You can't fight more than
Y'all
them.
don't think some people should be resigning after this whole breakout of
Who should resign? Since you think, who should resign and why?
Commissioner of Police?
Why?
Why?
Based on the other reports I was getting,
Oh, Jesus Lord.
right?
So don't.
I scared
That's
that.
why I said
Please don't tell us who gave you the report.
based on the other
We
reports.
don't want to know nothing.
So
We
Tito-
don't
I
want to
just
know
think
nothing.
everything around them failing. They
Just,
just
that's it. Don't say reports. Just say based on allegations that you heard.
allegations.
Right.
Yeah, I just think forget the allegations. I just think under his tenure, under his leadership, there's just so many things that are
Under whose
failing.
leadership?
The Commissioner of Police.
COB.
Okay.
It's just so much things that are failing.
What failing?
Crime is high
How you know that?
based on their report.
What?
I can go here. Let me go here.
Go ahead.
Let's say someone does an audit, and I can go there. I'm the pastor of Life Rhythm Center. An audit is done of Life Rhythm Center. I have a 3-man finance team.
Right.
I don't write no checks. I don't sign no checks. I got a 3-man finance team, and we find out $180,000 missing.
The whole team got to get fired.
Over the last 4 months. Hold on. And then we look further and we find out that minister and that minister and then that minister sweethearting in the church. Then we find out that leader and that musician had a big fight and break up the church. Should the pastor be fired?
No.
Why not? Based on
That's the question.
based on what you said.
Should the pastor be fired?
Based on what you saying, the pastor should be fired because you saying now the pastor should know of everything that goes on in his church.
I try to figure the best way.
He busted that boy. That's what little.
I try not to get in trouble.
If I didn't use the church as pastor, he'd say fire him. Nah, because
Is it?
He being biased. He being biased.
Hold on.
I throw myself under the bus. I throw me under there.
I don't know you. I don't know you to pause like this. though,
That
Jesus.
ain't one off.
I
That's-
gave
that's
four different things happening.
scenarios.
But then
I don't want off.
this one particular set with this one particular person, this ain't no one off for him.
You don't know
No.
that.
You ain't answering my question.
No,
I ain't
you-
one off.
you
I
avoid the
gave a
question.
scenario of thieving,
to you-
of sweethearting, and of fighting.
To you fire them.
All in 1 year?
Yeah. Pastor gone?
Yeah, man. He should sit down.
Why?
He just can't get it together.
The pastor can't get it.
See, y'all blocking me able to go. Y'all make me say something. Just the whole firm to my word. Y'all know I go. Y'all know I got to say myself.
You getting out your ownership.
Yeah, I got to go that shit. Hey, you got to go over the side and say, bring it wrong.
You getting out your
Okay,
ownership.
just so you could justify it. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
They
You
say
got-
when you're strong and you're wrong. Just go down. Let's go. Let's go.
Nobody.
So Sean, do you say that pastor should be sat down?
Oh,
It depends. Let me tell you why. If you and the pastor close, it can be
the
hard.
pastor should be sat down. The pastor don't.
Because all them is leaders.
Don't
Now
discipline.
they leaders. I ain't say members, you know.
Yeah.
I said remember the scenario. Now my scenario was leaders.
If you don't discipline them, then you should be sat down.
I think
Okay,
the pastor
hold on.
don't let those people in
Hold
charge
on.
of that area resign.
Hold on. So let's-
He should then resign.
So let's look at it. So you say fire the COP, right?
In charge of the area.
I trying to not talk about that COPT, but I try to use
No,
scenario.
but I don't. I went. So the COP is Clayton Fernando. The deputy COP is Lamont Delaveau. Then you have Kendall Strawn. You have Craig Stubbs. All these is commissioners and assistant commissioners. You have Kirkwood Andrews, Bernard Bonamy, Bernard Bonamy, Dally Reese Ferguson, Chivago Dames, Kenwood Taylor, Warren. I still on Commissioner of Police assistants now. Roberto Goodman, Shanta Knowles,
like this. I
Earl
got it.
Thomas, Damian Robinson, Anthony Rold, Janet McKenzie, Roger Thompson.
Let's be clear. You
Hold
just
on.
calling. You,
Just
let us
call
just
it-
say we
I-
calling names. Who the
Right,
the top brass.
The top
Top
brass.
brass.
Yeah, we
right?
ain't
No.
ain't
Give me a chance. I
implicating
can clean
nobody.
it. Right. Roger Thompson, Charles Relana, Dwight Ali. I think this is the last person who's assistant commissioner of police.
Right.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 before I get to Mr. Clayton Fernando.
Right.
You get 18 assistants.
18 persons in the leadership underneath them. So you telling me because they have a handful of bad apples,
Like
on the
handful
force.
now.
Because it ain't the whole force.
Yes, it's a small
It's a
percentage.
handful. It's a small percentage. So quote alleged corrupt police that this man supposed to resign. When you have 18 other persons underneath him who supervising the area or who in charge of the area who supposed to report to him,
Right.
give him updates and all these other things. Now they have people underneath them who's report to them who's get them updates.
Right.
So you see how far up the totem pole Mr. Clayton Fernandez before it get certain things get there.
That's
Okay,
why
so
he's
I can
saying
answer now?
everybody will be
I
questioned.
can answer now.
Go ahead.
Because, just like you say, they're in charge of certain areas. That person who's in charge of the area, he need to report to the table and resign.
You
And then when he resign,
But
if
Tito,
he don't resign,
we ain't gonna sit here and wait. First of all,
if $180,000 go missing,
only
it can't be, or you just get a slap on the wrist. Somebody got to get fired.
We only
That's
get-
180.
we only gonna discuss over
Either the whole team getting home, or someone who in charge of the team getting home, but it can't be nobody go home.
So Tito, if you go in your barbershop, right? You go in your barbershop.
Right.
You have braiders in there. Who else in there?
Whoever in there, just go
Right.
to the scenario.
Braiders,
And we find drugs in the place.
other barbers, all these things, right? And they come in there
It's taking long though.
and they get cut.
Right.
And I like my cut. Who are you suing? Or who are you responsible? The barber who
No.
cut my hair or you own the business?
The barber, and if you get no result from the barber, then you got to go to the owner who hosting the barber. That's the reality.
You just answer your question.
So I'm saying if no one is resigning under that assistant police commissioner or whatever them names you call, somebody got to be getting home. But right now, ain't nobody getting home.
But they getting on four though.
Because under their leadership, some stuff was being moved around on the government
Tito,
facilities.
the leaders aren't always
facilitations,
aware
transport.
of things that are happening, you know.
Yeah, they know.
They aren't always aware.
But see, that's you
You assuming that these
saying you
leaders
know
are
everything.
aware of what's going on. They're not always aware of everything that's going on.
You know everything else, but you don't know that.
Tito, you sitting there speaking on SA.
Yeah, well, I know one thing.
I think you should only be
I waiting on some results. Right now, we ain't getting no results.
So then we get the facts. You can't just speak on SA.
So what
an
is the facts?
investigation gotta be held. And that's what's going on.
So
And
y'all tell me one man operated alone in that situation.
that's not
I
what
can't
we're
speak
saying.
to that because I don't know.
Who responsible for putting him there? How you get there? Who was supervising him? There's always supervisor.
So I said let due process happen.
Oh, yeah.
Before you say.
And it'll be
before you-
election time and
before you go out
nobody
for-
would go down. But
before
I
you
know
go out
one
for the
thing.
man job.
I can tell you what happened. That would go on down in New York court. I know what they slipping through the crack. We might slunk here, but some heads
Hold
go
on.
roll.
Now I don't want y'all paint this picture that corruption is only on the Royal Bahamas Police Force. The investigators of this matter,
Check with this guy
the U.S. There's also corruption in there.
You look like you won't travel no more. you look like you are going to back.
What is the purpose of internal affairs?
Okay, you getting too far.
To investigate things internally, eh? Why do you have that?
I
Because
just-
some
I-
things
I just
go
feel-
wrong.
I just feel
corruption
based-
goes on internally.
Based on
But how much more got to go down for we get some results?
my same premises last week, I feel like we need to let due process happen before we be so judgmental. We get some comments.
Okay, here we go.
It's Pastor Dan Slick.
I'm being very.
I mean, he's
I'm
being very, very quiet.
intentional.
He has to be careful.
Go ahead. I think I've said it before. This Anva, the corruption in our society is so ingrained into the fabric that the only way to get sustainable true change is through revolution. A revolution similar to what Castro did in Cuba. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh Lord, you Anvar, you
Josh
think,
should do so much
Anvar,
different things.
you got to stop doing karate because you want to fight. You want to fight for everything.
The COP. This is Zenobia Adley Codley.
Hey, Zoe.
The COP should have knowledge. Nobody's surprised. The COP should have knowledge of the activities going on in each division. No excuses. I mean, that right there, right? Now, I don't think it is so that the COP does, in fact, read all of these things. But you know, if you need a permit to do whatever in the country, you know the letter goes to the COP.
And the secretaries read it.
No, I'm just saying, just the amount of things that
He
you
can't.
need
across his desk, you say.
that comes across his desk.
He cannot do everything.
I know, but I ain't getting this because I know that
And
when you touch the structure of the Robbers Police Force, they get touchy. But having to do certain things and realize that they tell me, I write this letter to the commissioner, write this to the commissioner, write this to the commissioner. I'm like, why do with all of the all the people you just called off?
Yeah.
Why do all of these letters have to go to the commissioner of police? During COVID, you know who we had the right for me to get my praise in front of my house? The commissioner. Now again, I ain't just play with it because
It may not be that the commissioner himself saw that letter,
but
you know.
the point is that it's going to his office.
His office.
That's what I'm saying. So if all these letters get in the commissioner's office,
That's why you get 18.
that's a to me that's a roadblock.
Yeah.
That's a roadblock. Sorry, not roadblock, a bottleneck. That's what he's looking for. It's a bottleneck. So I think that's one of the things I think structurally, and I just thought in general, structurally, that I think that needs to be looked at. That how do we direct traffic, such that all these things don't go.
I think when they say it has
Yeah,
to go
but
to the commissioner, people assume it goes to the commissioner.
But we don't know.
Yeah,
goes
but then
to
the
his
office, but then his office still that's
Yeah.
then a bottleneck in the office.
It is.
But we don't know. We don't know the process. We don't know the process, right? So when you write a letter to the OPM office, right? That is vetted by whomever before it gets to his desk.
Listen, okay, let me go a little deeper. during COVID, there was a challenge that happened, and I ran into the commissioner of police at the time. I said, Commissioner, man, my church doesn't that. Oh, Bishop, but I approve that I saw your name. Now I was glad to hear that, but I also saying, why are you saying this?
Yeah, why you going through all of it? Because I know there are no one letter, two letter every other day.
There's over 1,000 churches in this country.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All of this closed down. And I think Denczil role is special. I mean, he would, me and him ain't personal friends. The commissioner at the time, it wasn't Fernando, but the commissioner at the time, ain't like we was personal friends. But he said, I saw your letter. And my thing is, why are you seeing this letter? You shouldn't be seeing this.
It depends on the process. It depends on their process.
That's too much. My letter to get out was too much things for the commissioner to see during that time. There's too much other things going on for him to see my letter.
But that's how you feel.
Yes.
Okay, but that don't necessarily. You right?
Because then that then the question the person asked earlier about, he had to know. And I saying, if he knowing about my letter and knowing that you apply because you can put a stall, our key, and I saw Ramsey letter. He don't need to be seeing Ramsey letter.
But guess what, though, Pastor? I can tell you what's so sad. It's so sad that if he's the commissioner of police and there's a joint task force going on to bring down this one particular bad apple, they don't even trust them enough to even bring him in on the conversation and say, hey, we're looking at one of your guys. They are doing this. They just feel it's so corrupt that they just did their own thing. Because apparently, this one particular guy is said that anything that goes down.
Allegedly.
No, this ain't no alleged because it's a part of his job. Anything that goes around the airport, they have to his team US and all these different people, right? It's like a part of his job.
You have a job description?
You need to go find it.
Yeah, but that's why I tell you.
Because I ain't under arrest.
You have to be careful.
I ain't be careful of nothing because I ain't over in New York getting ready to go to court.
Yeah, but protect my station though.
Yeah,
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I ain't saying that. I ain't saying plenty, but I ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying is, it's not. They are not. The U.S. is not comfortable enough to let people who need to know in on the investigation because apparently they feel like it's going to leak through the system.
Yeah,
that is
you have to be
an eye opener right there. That one of the things Commissioner said in his address, and I want to talk about the address in a second too. I don't know if y'all got to see it.
Yes.
But one thing he talked about in the address is that how he has meetings with OPBAT and meetings with this and meetings with that, all these meetings that he's had with these persons over the same time period, and nothing was said. That to me, I honestly wouldn't have said that.
Exactly.
Because that then confirms. I mean, saying that opens a can of worms. Do we want to open that?
That's a catch-22 though.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I would leave it.
It's a catch-22 because how I look at it is like, okay, they might not have mentioned it just pure based on their style of
investigations. Yeah.
It didn't necessarily mean that he's implicated in anything.
No, I say he's implicated.
It's not necessarily that they don't trust him. It's because the way that they do their investigation, these are the steps and the standards that they take to not involve certain persons who may be affiliated or directly involved in the organization, not knowing their stance. And he could be, I don't know the situation, he could be totally innocent, he could be totally guilty, I don't know. But they don't know.
All that's saying is, then there is.
That's the level of mistrust.
Only us talking that it's just four brethren in the barbershop, ain't none of us police. That's saying, I don't trust you all.
Yeah, it's a level of
Because
mistrust.
I just watch, I know TV ain't the same as the real life, but I still just watch Law and Order, watch all these shows and watch all these. I like cop movies. I watch all of them. And you know the rule of thumb is, whatever you is, when you go in a man's jurisdiction, you say, I hear.
Yeah.
You don't go.
supposed to.
That's the way it works. That's even. In all law enforcement agencies, like I got some close police friends in top brass, not top brass, but like in khakis. If you don't go to an island as an officer and not call that CO on that island and say, hey, I hear.
Yeah.
You're right.
Especially if you're operating.
You are the order. You got to let that man know I hear.
That's true.
And that's the same
I like
thing they
that.
do in the U.S. as well. If you from Arkansas and you in Florida, you check in.
So
That makes sense. So if like I come on dress and I cop and I come to arrest Carlo,
Do we
and
have-
I even call the boss and
I
say,
come
hey,
to investigate Carlo.
do we have?
Yeah.
Do
And
we
you
have?
don't
Not
say
even
nothing to
arrest.
the
Not even arrest.
We have a United States ambassador.
No, not at the time, no.
You don't have none, right?
No.
We have a charge of affairs. Charge
We have
the affairs.
a charge.
Charge a affairs.
yeah.
How do you say it? Something like that.
Right.
Charge a affairs.
So I mean, see, it's so many ways to look at it, right? So we only trying to find a way to continue to beat down the police.
Oh, I ain't trying to do that.
Like
You mean that side of the table?
Yeah, that side of the table.
why use the term beat down?
Yeah,
Because that's what you did last
Because
time.
that's the term they do when they do to us, when they pin you on the ground and say, stop resisting.
Have you ever been beaten down?
Huh? You, almost. If you'd have continued on, I would have been pinned on the ground trying to breathe.
So let's say, let me be.
I can't
maybe
breathe.
maybe that's be. I'll forget again, right?
Go ahead.
Let's say the conversation would have been had
It says you being you.
with the what you call it, the United States representative,
Right.
Would have known.
Charge the affairs. Charge a. Whatever. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
know. Hey, listen. My DM coming here do investigation. I can have the conversation with the Minister of National Security,
Right.
or I can have the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister.
Right.
The conversation is going to be, listen, we found some things that we want to investigate.
Right.
We're letting you know that we're going to be in the country investigating, but this is the information to stay here. So you know that we're here. I want you to grant us permission to do our due diligence, and we keep you in the loop, right? That don't mean that I have to tell. You have to tell everybody else. They did.
Sure.
They did what they were supposed to do.
Sure.
They made reference to, listen, we're in the country. We're going to do investigation. This is what we're looking at, and this is what we're looking into. And this conversation is out of courtesy and respect for you in the country.
Right.
We don't know if the conversation happened or not.
Very, very valid point.
But because y'all feel that it didn't happen with the COP, or he mentioned that,
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily say mean that they don't trust him. I saying they do or they don't. It can be looked at both ways. But see, when he sit down and always
I
try to
heard
think
one of the
last-
comments was say, well, shake
stop
the tree.
saying what you hear.
I ain't even call no name. I just say the
Yeah,
one of the
but
comments that
you
came
are-
back
you are-
from the
I
upper
hear this.
ups
I hear
say
this.
shake the tree.
I think PM said that.
Oh, I don't say it.
I think it was PM who said it.
I know. Say shake
I
the
think
tree.
so. I'm not sure exactly. I think the PM said they're gonna
Shake the tree.
They're gonna shake the tree. But I do agree with a part of what Carlo said. I mean, a lot of what he said, that there's a possibility that at the highest of levels, it might have been nobody's investigations, but it's not being said.
But that's a high level, though.
Yeah.
A person who made the address, that's a high level. Ain't much more higher to go after that.
But it's still
But
names I call.
There's only another tier, and then-
I still saying it may have been known, and certain things we just think we can't dive
And
on.
he can be privy to
Then
everything.
he should have speak like it was known.
We
No,
not
you can't.
go-
No,
we-
I
we
can't.
are not-
The investigation is going on. You won't be privy to everything.
The agreement is that I can't. I ain't divulge it.
He play oblivious that he don't know
I
what's
mean,
going
no,
on.
I mean that's also a possibility.
You don't want to be
I
privy
feel
to
like
everything, though.
Pastor, every time you see do it, it's like it's nothing positive. It's like always just
It
Who?
ain't-
Who you mean? We don't
they
know.
trying not to call no name.
No, yeah, I mean, basically, we talking about.
Commissioner Bliss,
Okay, seems
it's
that
never
way.
nothing happy.
I mean, never happened.
There's a lot of
It's always fighting going on. Like it's always be trying to clean up.
You realize
There's a lot of things going on. This
I know, man. It's like I mean,
Yeah,
be in front of something, man.
He's busy policing.
y'all
Be,
gotta stop.
be in front of something.
Y'all gotta stop. I just been something the other day. The police had a whole grill out thing in the inner city for youth. I been something the other day. The police feed. The police feed.
Then
all
report
kind-
that.
The police feed
That-
all
they need to
kind
report
of
that.
all kind of elderly people.
So we can have some ups.
They,
Some ups.
they have a page. They put the things
Yeah,
on.
but
You
if
know,
you-
You mean the page you don't need them on?
You only looking for the negative. You sitting there saying all
No,
police
sir,
doing
don't do
bad
that.
things.
Don't
I'm
do
telling
that.
you the
Don't
police
do that.
doing
I'm
good
not looking
things.
for the negative. The
You
negative has
just
come to
said
me. I don't look for the
every
negative.
time,
Sir, I don't look.
just said-
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't look for the
you
negative.
don't look for it.
No, the negative come to me.
You just said. What did you
Don't
just
look for
say?
the negative.
You just said every time we see the commissioner of police is bad stuff.
Did I lie?
That's not necessary.
Because every time I see him, that's
Let me,
always
ask
bad
you,
stuff.
let me ask you a question,
I'm gonna
Carlo.
stop.
Anytime the commissioner gives an address on TV, is it usually something positive? Don't pause on me. Don't pause on me. See, if you can say something that is against what Tito was saying, you gotta have your evidence.
I just read some of these comments, man. Some Kenyatta said earlier. You saw what Chicago said to Kenyatta.
I see.
Chicago says,
I missed that.
don't put Kenyatta say visa revoked. You will see a brand new will from your TV song.
Let it be known. Let me let them people know it ain't me. Let's get y'all to tell I won't get stopped.
You will see a brand new world from your TV.
I like Disney World.
I ain't never scared.
I like Disney. I will see Mickey at least once a year. I don't need to go in the box.
I am still a part of the United Nations.
You got,
You're not gonna be a part of the United States.
Julia said you can't do that. Tito. Bad apples will forever be in the mix. You'll forever be firing and rearranging.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like that though. Keep firing.
We have some police officers on our page now.
Wow,
Thank you for tuning in.
Anva said Tito is the only one without his head in his hand. In other words, Anva saying Tito on it.
Yeah, man. We don't find nobody.
Fight. Come on, gentlemen. You want things to be better, or do you want things to stay the same?
It'd be good if some police officers who aren't could chime in.
Plenty spiritual people have mics here. Can you folks tell me what was the purpose for the flood? Why did God destroy the world? Clean sweep.
Oh.
Anva getting deep.
I'm a game without mercy.
That boy, yeah.
I'm a game without grace.
You know, Anvar's crack joke of me. Don't let me go buy my tool.
I'm operating without grace.
I tell you, man.
You gotta have some grace, Anvar.
Zenobia says it's showing that they don't trust him. They don't trust our commissioner. I mean,
I don't trust nobody when I'm investigating something new. I'm investigating. Let me investigate.
I done, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I done.
so I mean, what do we think about the commissioner's address? Do we think it was warranted?
I think he needed to say something.
I,
Now, what he said.
Did he actually say anything?
Listen to me. I'm just saying I think he needed to address the nation because of everything that was going on at the time. You could not be silent.
He needed to address who?
The nation?
Sorry. So when you address the nation, what's the intent
Of addressing the nation.
of addressing the nation? Let's simply go into that. All right. So because you say he needed to address the nation.
Of the concerns the people have. I mean, everything that is
Bingo. Bingo. Let's stop right there. I get what you're saying. So the address.
I know you're using me to touch on this. Why don't we reverse roles?
No. You
Talk to me, Pastor. Go ahead. Talk to me.
The address was to the nation. And you said is because of concerns the people have.
Yeah, people need clarification on
Good.
a lot of things.
Good.
A lot of questions need to be answered.
If you cannot clarify those concerns, because you're doing it just for the nation.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the reason why you're doing it.
To make it look smooth some stuff.
Because
over.
the nation hot right now.
Yeah, we
The
want to see
nation,
something.
Nation want heads to roll. They want.
I
something
want you to know
to
that they waiting on this, waiting on this.
That's what nation wants.
Yeah.
If your address is to the nation, and we are not ready to do that,
Why address
is
the
this a
nation?
good time to address the nation?
No, sir. You shouldn't address the nation.
I really feel like boy.
I think what he all that. I can't remember how long it was, but if you were going to say something without saying something, you should have said, "Listen, it's an on." I understand the uproar and the concerns the country has about this ongoing issue, especially about what just in reference to recent events. I really don't have sufficient information because an investigation is ongoing.
and I'm not allowed.
And I'm not allowed. Not that I'm only allowed, I am not privy to the information because the investigation is ongoing. And when you are investigating something, you cannot give information until the investigation should be incomplete. So all that he said was, and I appreciate him because I understand he was really trying.
So let me ask you a
So,
question.
yeah,
I'm sure he
hold on.
wanted.
No, 'cause I can forget.
Listen, I'm sure he wanted to
I
give
can
more
forget.
information, but he didn't have it.
So Sean, let me ask you a question. If they get ready to haul them before the court, you think they still investigating? Or they have some sort
What
of
I'm saying is-
concrete evidence?
But what
that
I'm saying is,
they
if
getting ready
their
to-
investigation is complete, they are still not to the place where they want to release information until
But
they would have gone to court.
But the U.S. already started releasing information.
I can speak.
They ain't released no information.
speak.
They
They
just released names that are in
but
question.
they also said that there's a
And that are
high-ranking government official
but they ain't
involved.
called no name.
So
But they put it out there.
So me ask you
That's
the question.
fine.
Me ask you the question.
They creating the mark.
So me ask you the question. See
How many
y'all-
times
see
they
y'all-
say persons were brought before the court?
See how y'all moving the goalposts?
Oh, you like to have this goalpost? Maybe put it on the goal.
I thought you said you wanted else to say.
Yeah, because I just seen you all run on, right? So there's that.
Hold on.
You
Hold on.
couldn't take it no more.
Back up, Negro. Back up. What we was doing?
You say he's running on foolishness.
Ah,
listen,
boy, that's why you're here falling out to the top, you know.
Watch how you all move the goalposts. The Commissioner of Police suggest the nation. According to the comments, the government, he said a lot of nothing, in your opinion. When he said a lot of something, y'all tell me the man lying.
When he said a lot of something.
When he said that they have somebody, before they got somebody in custody, he said he took this one personal. He's going to do everything he can within his power to find the person that did harm to that little girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
Right.
Hey, don't,
Oh, no, raise your voice at me, boy.
During the press conference,
You crazy.
on the scene, he promised he'd take this one personal.
And as he
He's
should.
going to find the person responsible for doing to that little girl what that person did.
And he had the power to do so.
We ain't believe you.
And he going right there.
We said we ain't believe
And
you.
he find the man. And now you all saying the man, that's how this whole conversation started. The man he find, he ain't the right man.
You
Now
said we ain't sure if he's the right man. We never say he ain't the right man.
But
Don't do
Jolly
that.
Who said that?
That's what the comments
Joe Paul,
said.
yeah, that's the comment.
that's
That's what we
what-
started the
that's
conversation.
what-
Oh, when you say y'all, you're talking about
No. Joe Public then.
And I said there's pedo confessions. We
Right.
ain't sure that's the right person.
So, okay, cool. And now, you only let due process occur. Now the situation happened again. You only let due process occur. This man in your eyes can't do no right and can't do nothing wrong. Everything you do is a problem. If he tell you he's going to find a man, if he tell a girl, he find a man, a girl, oh, that's a lie. That ain't the right man.
because
He-
it
hold
ain't
on.
who they wanted to be.
There's an
And
investigation.
they ain't look like what they wanted to look
There's
like.
an investigation going on that
That's the
he
problem.
is not privy to. He can't speak
cannot
to the
speak
ins,
to it.
to the outs. So he said what he said.
You know
what he
what's
could have
crazy?
said. And that's still a problem.
You know what's so crazy?
If he didn't say something, if he didn't say nothing, he'd have been raked
But
over
Carlo-
the goals. He say what he say, and he still raked over the goals. You all some entitled.
No.
He ain't nothing as police.
Carlo, I did not say
I
that.
want you all
said-
put on a police uniform, put your gun in your waist, kiss your children, get by in the day, and make it back
Why we
home every
kissing them
night.
goodbye? We ain't coming back
Carlo,
home.
You're
Carlo,
gonna
you
stop.
weren't listening to
Yeah,
my
man,
comment.
you're
You
gonna
weren't
stop.
listening.
The way
You
you wanna
weren't
treat the
listening
police
to
in
my
this country-
But he
comment.
did say something to Joe Public, though. He didn't say something to you.
The
Well,
way
we
that
gotta say Joe Public.
the way that Joe Public treat the police in this country, it's a shame. Because the minute you see somebody going across your back door, or the minute your mommy get knocked down, go off a bit, or your daddy get knocked down, or something happen,
It's called ambulance, not the police.
Y'all calling the police.
It's
And
called
the
ambulance
same
first.
police that y'all don't trust, the same commissioner of police that y'all mad up. If something touch home on your doorbell, y'all on East Street South, I'm on East Hill Street, begging and crying, please,
Begging.
please, find justice for my child.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop.
Stop.
Police underpaid, under-equipped, and they just work hard. And every time a police walk out the door, there's a chance they don't make it home. Y'all really need to stop. And I know police, but y'all gotta stop. It's ridiculous.
I agree. Yes, one for Carlo.
I don't want none. I don't want none.
Do the thing.
Don't do
Do
nothing.
the clap.
Don't do. I tell you don't do nothing. Why you
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Underpaid.
Get Tito here.
Give me
Get
three
Tito.
again. What it is?
I'm
Underpaid.
not the same, man.
Under uniform.
Nah,
The police is my
Underequipped.
friends,
I finished, man.
and I appreciate their efforts.
I'm not listening
Now
to
the
you.
corrupt ones need to go to jail.
Every organization,
But I would not blame. I would not
in
label
the
the
world.
entire force as corrupt. I will not do that.
not in the bombers,
And I will not let you do that, Tito.
I never said everybody's corrupt.
in
though.
the world
Yes, you did.
have bad
I never
apples.
say everybody corrupt.
What you say?
I said the police have to
Everybody.
earn our respect back for all the wrongs that they
So
did.
I try to earn the respect by finding the person who made the little girl. That still wasn't good enough for y'all.
But the people's not even talking about that.
I'm just telling you, they show our videos how much guns they take off the streets, how much people they.
I don't lie, but
And y'all still in place.
somebody to the top hands and blessed because they can't catch themselves. For every time they turn the corner, it's a different story. Somebody need to resign or just shut it down and walk out the door.
If he resign, hypothetically, if he resign and these things continue to happen, you going to be the commissioner, please?
Yeah, man, I get on the line.
No, he can say the new commissioner need to resign too. That's what he can say. He can say the new commissioner need to resign too. How the commissioner know what fella in his force decide today or tomorrow he can take an opportunity to be a criminal because an opportunity was presented before him. Because that's all it is, you know. These fellas, all of them ain't going in there corrupt, you know.
A 3-year investigation.
They ain't going there corrupt. They going in there to do policing, most of them, 90% of them or more. But sometimes they are presented with opportunities that looks attractive. And if you allow that demon we're talking on the left shoulder, if you listen to that demon talking on the left shoulder,
You know, an
you can try it and you can get away,
Who will fall on
and then
their
you can
sword?
say, let me try it again.
Next
Next thing you know, you are a committed criminal.
Let's think about this.
Someone got to fall on their
Let's think
sword.
about this. How many police officers
Don't do that, Carlo.
you think have been falsely accused of a crime?
I can't answer that, man.
I say, how much you think? You think that has happened? You think it's happened? Do you think it has happened? See, you only want to talk about one side. Do you think some police officer are falsely accused of a crime? And when investigations pan out, that officer is now free and innocent, but his name is already tarnished.
Right.
Like, we don't
Now
think
flip
but
the script. How
we
much of
don't-
them are actually guilty?
We don't think but things like, and then the ones that guilty, they guilty. They get what coming to them if they guilty. But I saying that
we just had the police get just yesterday. The police who got charged in the shooting of that young man. I think it's on the papers either yesterday or
I didn't read the
Yeah, yeah.
papers.
Yeah, a
The
police
major
got,
situation?
yeah, something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. But I want to go back to something else on this. I don't. I'm oh God. The police, the commissioner of police also went some places that I thought, boy, we don't do that right now.
Leave that alone.
He turned some corners I think he didn't need to turn. One such corner is when you mentioned when he was sent to Ministry of Health under the former administration. I just felt like
Why are you going there?
we don't need the commissioner to sound political.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you heard a part of it?
I hear bits and pieces.
Yeah. I was like, boy, I don't know.
But you know why?
Why would you chum the water like that?
But you know why? I'm giving them an excuse, right?
Right.
But as a pastor, you read over your stuff before you get on stage. You are on the pulpit.
I
practice.
don't like the stage.
I corrected myself.
Yeah.
You just have to comment.
Yeah. But you did. You corrected yourself.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to myself.
You read over your lesson.
Right.
Sometimes read it to yourself in the
Sometimes
mirror.
it might be a stage for
all this
truth.
other stuff, right?
Right.
All these things.
Right.
And depending on what church you in, you probably have it up on the
Right.
so you could read it from the
Right.
screen.
Right.
That's you.
Right.
That's your thing.
Right.
When I got into the role I was putting opportunities to speak. Nervous, stuttering, all these things. So now I had to learn to read about 100 times what I'm about to say. Still put it on the projector thing. And it's a little more fluent for me,
Got you.
right? Because I go in there with a plan. I speaking about youth and sports and all these other things.
Got you.
When the public puts so much pressure on a situation,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're back against the wall,
You about to lose this one though. Go ahead.
and you have, I'm about to do this, give me a chance.
I let you.
Right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And you just in your thing, just in your thing.
When them days I'm
What?
according to pastor, you then lose, bro.
I girl, get down with all.
Go ahead.
You find yourself trying to make up things to say, like add things in for fluff, unnecessary things for fluff.
And that is
I'm
where-
not. I'm not saying that it is right,
Right.
but I'm saying that's probably what happened.
But my thing is the challenge why I say you lose that is because if this was a case where he was speaking, I use the word I like, extemporaneously. What does that mean? He talking off the hip, just going. I give you that. That's why I say you lose one. If it's just mics in front of him and he's going and he goes in that direction,
You see how many times that press conference was delayed?
I forget how much that was lit. Look how much cutting it was.
I mean, there was you tell that wasn't
There was all
live.
this cutting.
That was pre-recorded.
because it was that much
So,
preparation.
so imagine what the things that he said.
My problem
They say, oh,
is,
Commissioner, you can't say that.
I think, honestly, and this, without every due respect, I think Carlo's point applies to why all the editing. Because I don't think he's comfortable with that reading, and I think probably there's a lot of errors and whatever the case is, that they was editing and whatever the case is. They did a horrible job at the editing. And I almost, a part of me, that's another thing I was thinking, why was this a pre-recorded presentation? This probably should just be in a press conference.
Yeah.
It probably should have been. I guess hindsight is always 2020. That they probably should have just been a press conference. But I think some of the things that whoever's the speechwriter, whoever's the one who vetted, whoever's the one who looked at it, however it was the process that went through. I think some things like probably should have left that out. We never talked about that. And then I think he mentioned the case about the young guy that got shot at the airport.
Why did he tie that in there? Like why? Would
Because
you
that investigation was opened up because of the
see,
previous
and now
events.
you
Right. So now
make
all
it
this now.
sound like you know more than what you know.
No, I think
all
he's
that
trying
now-
to say this raised questions because of the most recent event. Now that raised questions to that event prior. So maybe there may be connection.
I get that,
Should've-
right? But
should've been.
it didn't have the effect that I think.
No,
it had the
no.
effect of. I think probably if it wasn't that piece right there, if it wasn't pre-recorded, if he was just live and said, you know what, truth, will this be this, and just talk like a Bahamian talk and everything, that just talk street talk.
Right.
And through our investigation, we also find out that this even tied into this.
I think he
and
wanted
this,
it-
you know,
I think he wanted it to be known that, listen, we're going to have to reopen some investigations because of what is now transpiring. And maybe he wanted to appear as though that, listen, I ain't just saying we working. This is what we're working on.
Listen, and Bahamians so much smart. Bahamians so smart, but Bahamians ain't. We're becoming so computer literate and so on top of things. People take pictures of his presentation and show the time on his watch. And they saying,
It started at 6 o'clock.
so Bahamians so on top of things now. They pay attention to all these little details and not saying, so this is ready all this time and y'all delay and what y'all was doing, what y'all was trying to fix, what y'all was trying to edit, what y'all was this and that.
He was trying to make it right.
see,
fumbling. Should have been him, or should have been the minister made that address?
So here's my
No,
thing.
we don't need the minister doing that.
So
the
I don't
minister
think-
should have done that.
No,
Done
I don't think
address?
so. I totally disagree.
Saying that it was one of the big boys involved.
Because
Because what was your boy rank? What was his rank? Who they
Chief
calling?
Superintendent.
Chief Superintendent?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that's right before
Superintendent.
Block A.
Yeah.
So that's my thing.
Our chief superintendent is ACB.
Here we go again, right?
Yeah.
I'll go back to what Joe Public said.
Right.
And some of the things you brought to mind. Some of the things that he said you didn't think were necessary, right? Joe Public.
Let me rephrase it. I did say that. I don't think they went over well.
Okay.
They could have gone over differently. I don't know.
How they were received.
Yeah.
Right? Could have been received any different
Yeah.
way, right? And then Joe Public is of the opinion that it was pre-recorded and he said a lot of nothing. Joe Public. Why are we watching the man watch? Why we ain't trying to listen to exactly what it is we said?
Because we don't trust you. And
Right.
then-
Joe
and then-
Public
and
don't
then you
believe
gave
the
us-
words are coming in your
You
mouth.
gave us a time.
Yeah.
So you putting it out at this time. And then you delay it. So you doing it at this time. And then we see, but you did it from that time.
Right. right.
See, you open that up when you open that up. Now they might have done it because of the murder.
Now,
there was a
all
murder
that
happened to them.
means is
There was a murder that happened, and they might have said we delayed it because of that murder that happened.
right.
And to me, if that was the case, say that.
Say that.
Yeah.
We just had a murder incident, and police are going to see him, whatever. Then I know.
And that may not be the case, but like you say, that's what it made it.
I mean, the problem is why did Joe Public say he didn't say anything because they was looking for someone to get fired. Honestly,
But then what does
Or
that
someone
do?
to resign.
What does that
No,
do?
no, the public was looking
That's
for.
I tell you what. That's what I
the
mean.
public
I
wanted
ain't
to
saying
know
if
who
right
this
to know.
politician
I'm
is.
asking you.
I ain't saying it's right, but we was
That
looking
was
for
the main thing.
someone
But that takes
to
it back-
resign.
That takes it back to my question to Kenyatta when he said, "What this was." So if this was to quell the public, if this is to calm the public, and you notice what the public want,
You failed.
if you can't get them with, if the only reason you're doing this is to calm them.
Right.
Yeah, if that was
If
the
this ain't
objective.
calm
Calm down. What you doing it for?
Say
Yeah.
nothing.
We was looking to hear ASP assistant so and so
Gone.
897.
Gone.
He's
Yeah.
resigning or we firing him. That we looking
That's
for.
what the public was
That we
looking
waiting
for.
Or he's being suspended, or he's taken put on leave,
Right.
or we,
And
or
tell
even-
further investigation.
They wanted to see action.
right.
They wanted to see that you were being intentional and that you were taking action. And the problem is he can't because he don't even know how far they are in the investigation.
So when he gave an account about what he did on that day, everything like that, public said, "Okay, it coming.
Mm-hmm,
It coming."
You ain't never reached.
Then he started saying, we're going to pull this one into question, pull that one into question. We ain't want to hear you pulling this one into question. That ain't what they want to hear.
And then
Minister-
you,
And we
then
understand
you-
that this process has to take place, you know.
Yeah, but then you say you get a call in the former prime minister and the former man. Don't do
Because
that,
when we
man.
hear press conference, we be thinking answers.
Man, say, I ain't gonna watch this. I ain't gonna watch this for the COP.
All right then. So he throwing them under the bus.
He's a minister.
Don't. What are you saying? Is don't call my name because me and you need to meet, but nothing.
And then the thing about it is that I don't know again.
That make it look worse.
Don't get me wrong. I sympathize with the commissioner of police.
Would you have
I
not
do
done the same thing?
sympathize.
I wouldn't go under the newspaper with it.
No, they ain't gonna do it. They came to him.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the problem is to be him in public now. Joe Blow, whatever you want to call them, is now social media literate.
Yeah.
We get information even if it ain't true. It open our eyes to look at things at a different angle.
But that's the
so
danger
while he's
of
saying
social
that,
media, though.
I can show you some things in here with the people that sit on the phone and say, call him. He didn't put this one there and that one there, and they put it all around social media. So whether it's true or not, and they putting people picture. These people ain't scared to put people picture.
That's the danger of social
And we
media.
can identify who these people are.
Like so glad that them names come to my phone. Keep it in your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, come right to your
It
phone.
ain't
See,
coming-
that's
it
your
ain't coming to
problem,
mine
you know.
either.
You stop pump faking, you know.
I
I can send it to your phone right now.
Don't send it to my phone.
So when I get pinned down, you get pinned
No,
down.
I love the police. I love the police. The police is my friend.
They're all our friends. They're some wonderful
Tito friend.
officers.
Why you keep saying that?
'Cause you don't
look
like
like
the
you go. You want me to get pinned down. Let it be known that I don't think all the police are bad.
You too late. You don't understand.
No, some of them they gotta earn our respect back. That's all I'm saying.
I trying to fix this mic, but it ain't working.
Just leave it. Leave it, Carlo. Leave it.
I can leave it. I leave it.
I can't.
That's what the commissioner B should have done. Leave it. Leave it.
But they're about to fall on the ground, Tito.
Leave it to me.
But
Let
you
him-
could not leave it.
Pastor, sometimes
You
the
could
best
not
things
leave
to
it.
do is
Let-
turn away
and let it fall on the
fall. Shake the tree and whatever drop. Just leave it. Sometimes trying to fix it is make it worse. You learn them things in your marriage when your wife didn't mad at you. You go in there trying to fix some things. Shut up. Let it go away.
Just try to go to bed.
Yeah.
The faster you go to bed,
Yeah.
the earlier morning.
Yeah, don't rub no foot. Don't touch nothing. Just let her go sleep. And you pray in the night that go away.
It was you supposed to go
So,
sleep, man.
that's what I'm trying to tell you now. Some things, leave it.
Say again, you must do it.
I said, thought you ain't supposed to go sleep.
Don't mind what they tell you.
You gonna sleep mad? Were you mad?
I said, no, only you.
Let her sleep that off.
Go sleep.
Yeah, go sleep. Leave that.
If you wasn't mad, you go sleep.
If you will never get no good information, leave that. Sleep that off.
But Tito, in all fairness, right? I mean, I understand your position. But
My position is I hold no rank on nothing.
your position is you don't like police.
Stop that. Stop
Tell your man,
that.
tell your man daddy's police.
Stop
He didn't like your
Carlo.
daddy.
But last week,
Stop that. Carlo, stop that.
last week, he forget his daddy was old police.
What this
He
man
did
says
forget.
lies. Stop
did-
that,
he did
Carlo.
forget he got his
He
police
didn't
though.
see his daddy as the police. He saw his daddy as a drummer.
Listen to me. Stop that.
He said, my daddy's the best drummer in
And
the world.
his daddy,
I see what
his
Sean
daddy
said.
is one of the most famous
You
police
can
in the
coerce
world.
me. Stop that.
I know one thing. If I was a police and Tito's cut my hair, I'd find a new barber.
I'm all right. Someone will replace him anyhow.
Yeah, I was thinking-
All I mean is my schedule full. He just opened up a spot for someone else to slide in.
Yeah, I was getting something else. I wasn't
That's their business.
You borderline
I ain't borderline nothing.
hating the police.
I'm not borderline. Stop that.
You sit right here lambaste the police.
I did.
All you lambaste the police. You
I
say
did.
the COB supposed to
I
fight.
just said the fellas to make you sing the song
He
and then
arrest
slap your head
them
off.
and convict them without a trial.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
You know,
do.
so crazy. You and Sean wasted me. When y'all get pulled over, y'all ain't nice.
And I
At least I behave.
That's-
No.
I
See,
change.
you confusing me being strong in my stand against nonsense.
What is nonsense,
As
Sean?
being-
I run through the gas station.
You did, not me. I was
You
in the car.
If
You
I got
did.
a gun, you got a
Exactly.
gun.
No,
If I got-
no.
Pastor, if coke and drugs in the car,
I've never get
a gun in the car.
with a gun in the car.
If I drive with my good pastor go preach and we get pulled over with coke and drugs, and all us getting locked up, pastor get in jail.
Denczil, you always been
And that
arrested
could be
for
my
drugs.
gun, but all us getting hauled before the court. Don't care about telling me this is my gun, not
You see
pastor
that
on.
when they read those, they got me to jail.
Exactly, I don't know what Sean talking about.
Everybody knows.
Talking about he ain't run the light. You in the front seat of the car.
Yeah, I'm not in the driver's seat. Officer, he run the light. That's who you need to be questioning. You
Drop
all.
it.
No, I think we still there. I think it's just some internet buffering. We still there. All
We
right.
ain't getting no news.
No new call. Anybody wanna call in to comment on this? The number to call.
That's just I'm going. Ain't long.
I know
The
one
number
thing.
to call is
You can give somebody else a chance today.
827-2543. If you want to call the win in this conversation, 827-2543.
I ain't reading that. Stop highlighting this foolishness.
I love the police.
I love the police.
You can get me
Oh,
later on the
now you
streets.
love them.
827-2543 is the number to call if you want to call in.
Everybody
At the wait of this conversation. What hour is it?
If there's any police officer online, we would appreciate a call by a police officer.
They ain't calling you Anita because
No,
they
they
ain't
ain't.
job.
No, they ain't fool with that. No.
I mean,
But then,
Carlo trying to get me
Tito,
laid
if
on
you
the
fire
street.
everybody every time something kick up, the organization would get nowhere. That's why the country in the position it's in now.
Oh, we don't
For
find
the
nobody. Stop
government-
that. We don't find nobody right here.
Before the government can get a plan going, they get voted out.
Be quick to judge, man. We entitled to everything. It hard to be a police in this country.
Man, Carlo, stop.
It hard to be a police.
I can't take this no more.
I miss how do you police anyway. I don't
You
want
gonna be police, you know. I tell you be police. You had they put you through 6 months of training. You had between the first month and the last month to quit. At what point you thought it was gonna be easy?
They got a police, right? And they gotta think about y'all.
Oh,
And how y'all feel about them. I gotta stop, man.
I am.
I gotta stop. Say bad boys for life. Just y'all really good. Y'all good. Y'all good, man.
Their public relations need to be tightened out, definitely. And they didn't. I don't think the public relations team did a good job to launch us on Sunday. Of the RBPF, they didn't do a good job.
I don't think
launch us.
the press conference was warranted, in my opinion, or whatever it was.
No, it was an address. The address. Yeah,
I don't think the
think-
address was warranted.
No.
I don't think it's warranted.
No.
What are you addressing on? And obviously, everybody feel the same. Like you go on out there and you say a bunch of nothing. So you might as well didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy say if you ain't nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah, at this point now, persons want resolution or they
Do
want.
they really want resolution? Do they really want resolution, or they just want to see the downfall of people? So why I say
I
like
don't.
this?
I don't know if they want to see downpour.
This is why I
think.
said.
I think everybody is. I think it is. Now we got to be honest with this. One of the things the commissioner said is true, and we all know it's true. Whether we fight whatever we want to fight, that we have too much corruption that's inherent in our system. That we have embraced corruption as a way of life, so much so that we don't even call it out. It's so prevalent that we don't even talk about it. Now, again, I ain't saying we different from any other country in the world, because there's corruption in the United States, there's corruption all over Europe, all over Africa, everywhere. So I'm not saying only BAME is corrupt. We understand that.
Right.
But since I live here and we live here, I think we embrace corruption on a level that is not. It's to the point where corruption is not even seen as corruption. It's just the way you do things. It's just the way of business.
When you have a infant, right, or a toddler, and you tell that toddler, don't do this,
Yeah.
you get burned. Don't touch the fire. Toddler turn around, touch the fire. What toddler do? Get burned.
Right.
It's like, I told you not to do that. You get burned.
Right.
I ain't gonna speak for nobody else but myself. So all this come at me like, I'm perfect, not you, them too, right? We have all cut corners to get things done.
Absolutely.
In this country.
Absolutely.
Go home.
Who's
put-
we? Who's
put
we?
our head on the pillow.
Who's Chinese?
you say we perfect.
Put our head on
Hold on, you say who's we?
and sleep like a baby.
Hold on.
And he got passed.
Denczil, you let it implicate you into that?
Yeah.
But you do
Him a pastor,
shortcut. You do shortcut things to get things done in this country.
Before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't speak.
The only shortcut I take is through the gas station. When the light turn red.
I gotta stop.
Short, Tito.
He didn't tell me I'm perfect, Pastor. The man trying to get me
said-
later on the road. He didn't say I ain't perfect. So let me just go down the road.
If this
I say
confession hour,
y'all.
let him say I do shortcut things.
I said I
to
did.
get things done. No. You
I
say
said-
we.
No.
You say we.
No. I said I can only speak for myself.
Because you're all too perfect.
Because y'all do think you're perfect. That's what they said.
So how Sean?
I
see,
hear we.
I know you throw Sean this because it's me who lambastes the police. How Sean getting this?
Yeah, but I said-
You just want to throw Sean that because he's route you every week.
I'm saying to y'all, the level of corruption, how corruption could start. And this is what I'm saying. I have,
When you say shortcut, make sure I agree to. When you say shortcut, what you mean?
let me say, for example.
I agree to something, but I just want to agree to. What you mean shortcut?
I ain't asking nothing outrageous.
Go ahead.
You go to the States, you go to Tito shop, Uncle Wally, and you buy $3,000 worth of things, and you come back and tell Bahamas Customs you spend $500 worth of things.
No, I don't do that. No.
You will never do that. You always pay everything.
I don't do that.
You will never do that.
Let me
I
ask
said
you
not 3,500. Not 3,500.
If I put on the clothes,
It might have been 595 or 610, but it ain't be 3,000. And I say it's 500. No.
But you understand?
I got the point you made. Yeah.
Right, that's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
But everybody just to try and get, either you're trying to get, stay
why
within
you can use
X
something
and-
everybody's do that?
That's my point. But nobody see nothing wrong with it. But that's corruption.
That's the point making. That's corruption.
That ain't corruption, man.
Yeah, that's corruption. That's lying.
That
That's corruption, Tito.
ain't corruption, man.
Tito, that's
You talking
corruption.
about that level of corruption? That's
No, but if there's a culture,
being dishonest. That ain't being.
That's corrupt.
This is the point.
There are levels of
culture.
corruption, but that's still corruption.
We ain't talking about that kind of. That's being
No,
dishonest.
no, Tito. You can't
Being
isolate.
dishonest. That ain't corruption.
The Bible says a small fox, a small vine. It
Man,
grows.
Pastor,
It
we
grows.
talk about
It grows. It grows. That begin. Hold on. That you know that begin with me lying on the Walmart thing, and before you know it, I bring in a whole steel building that's supposed to get the government $400,000, and the government get $20,000 for it. And then it moved to something else because now I got to pay this other. I got to pay this person at the airport or at the seaport.
That's when it becomes corruption.
No, it's the same thing.
No. Listen,
It's the same
if you
thing,
tell
Tito.
the immigration officer you only spend this amount, but you did this amount, and he stamp it, he ain't going based on what you tell him. But if he knows you spend this amount and he then takes a tip, knowing that you take this amount, this is where the corruption comes in.
Tito, when a
lying,
man look at the Beryl family who come on vacation,
I can't even find $3,000.
with, I just saying, with
That's some exemption itself.
20, yes, plenty all, with 20 bags.
I ain't
20
lying.
duffel
Pastor,
bags.
I ain't lying a while. I used to be looking for receipt. I used to have to give them Dunkin' Donuts receipt.
No, but I know, but you personally, no, but when somebody comes, like your family comes in,
Yeah.
all these 20 duffel bags, whatever the case is, and this before the thing is up, it's only $500 now. Don't forget now, it used to be what?
300.
Bing. So
That's when
now,
you was in trouble.
so now
Last
well, that's
five, you have
$300. So that should only be $1,800
Yeah.
for your six man family. And
Yeah.
people come in there and say they spend $1,400.
I don't think it's corruption
Being away.
until
That's
customer-
corruption.
What you mean? That's
No,
corruption. You are
no,
you are
because-
stealing
no,
from the
because-
government.
No, but that's you being dishonest. That ain't corruption to me.
No.
Let me know what that is.
No,
It's corruption
okay,
when the-
I see you
when
going. Let me
yeah,
fix it. Let me fix it. Because the truth is that customer officer look in there and you wait on the line for certain customer officer.
Yeah, because now when me and the customer
You
officer
wait.
cahooting together,
You wait. No.
that's
The
corruption.
typical of us. We wait because we know our brethren there.
But then that don't happen no more. Just go on one line, and they
No.
just hit the bell. Ding.
So we used to wait on the wait there. No, I get into that person. You go ahead. Go in front of me.
Yeah.
They still get in front of me now. That happened to me in travel that last week.
So you just
Somebody still
a
said-
dishonest citizen. You don't corrupt.
I don't call that particular thing being that's you being dishonest. Corruption is when it's,
So what do you think corruption is? Google it.
Corruption is when we had to wait 2 weeks for a passport, but if I give you a couple of dollars, I could pick it up in an hour.
No,
They made it
that's
legal
more than
now,
one
and the
person.
government finally collecting on it. But
Right.
it starts as small as that. It is always start small. Because that customs officer, you think they didn't know you spend more than that money,
then say no.
and then
Do you
and
have,
then you got
you have some that do say
As a matter of fact, you are helping to breed corruption because now you are putting an opportunity in the front of a custom officer to be
very good
dishonest.
So now you're going on this right.
and then when the customer officer say you lie, you have big,
I
big,
ain't like
rock,
Carlo.
big,
You,
yuck up.
you of all people should be the last person to even bring up this conversation.
Excuse me.
What do you say, Mr. Ramsey?
Huh?
What do you say, Mr. Ramsey?
Because he's saying, I righteous. And I sitting over here like, I
said
never do
you-
nothing wrong. Because you want to throw me under the bus. But you should be the last person who trying to be the people's champion.
You are
You should be the last person trying to be Michael Jordan. Take the last shot. You want to be the superhero. You should be the last person
I
over
didn't
there.
even dock you. You feel docky.
Yes.
Because I said to myself,
You
I
didn't
said,
you didn't get me it's a good
I
chance this week I
said-
may get laid on the road. Fuck the police. Because you tell me I hate all the police. You didn't get me the Christmas coming I may be laid on the road.
I said,
And the police done tried me a couple times already. I said, John, the police try to lay me down the road. You know this, that really piss me off. I going down
Tell them how
Bay
you buy.
Street with the Valley Boys costume.
Now we know where this come from.
Right? The police can look at me and say,
It coming down.
the police can say, what you doing? We stand on the side, go down with the costume. He said, what group you with? I in the middle of the road with the costume. You can ask me what group I with, and I with the Valley Boys with my pants pace, came in with the costume. And then when I always bucket at me, say, excuse me, watch yourself. What? And there's a man in black with button on his
all you
shoulder.
gotta do is watch yourself, Tito.
Watch yourself,
No,
don't be
I was
bucking
asking,
in
I
the
said, it's your first time to jump away.
See why I
Me and my two sons standing side, but he's going on the road, he's just sidestep and go with the costume.
Yeah.
He in the road and asked me what group I with. Well, mother lick.
You guys must see like guys waiting behind. You guys too far in the back.
Carlo, be in the front of the group.
You gotta do,
You know, other people's be in the road with your group.
you gotta do far.
So John Canoe
No, that's
Your
my point.
experience at
I'm trying
jumping
to tell you how
costume.
simple some of them is in the block. This got to be your first time. And
but
I
I
say,
don't
But
want you bumping up to me.
you're making a good point about corruption. Because that small issue downtown got your blood hot.
Yeah.
And
Just
the
pass it
same,
as
and it's the
idiotic.
same way a corruption starts small and spread.
Pastor, no, but that's idiotic. Because if you've been on Bay Street before as a police, and I going down with the costume, how you gonna ask someone in the group what group you in? You don't stand in other people's group with a Valley Boy shirt on.
No, he look at your costume and say, this don't look
No,
like
he's
Valley Boy
simple.
standard.
He's simple, and I'll tell him that
You,
he face
why you move that? Why you move that? Carlo, why you getting scared? Carlo.
I scared.
Tito, I bet you that, Carlo. I bet you, Tito. Carlo pump again. Carlo scared.
He want run for the area where he live. He's not gonna be a politician.
Carlo get scared. Put that comment back on the screen, please. I want
Oh,
to read the comment.
you can't win Kalani, buddy.
Here's a comment that Carlo didn't want to read. I'll read it. Here it is. I had one customer officer tell me,
I
Cole,
say don't read it.
we ain't filling out no form. Send something back with the porter. This was before they started the app. I was so shocked I couldn't believe it. He didn't want that to show on the
No,
screen.
no. That's not what I said.
You say move it.
No, I didn't want to read it first. It's more before that.
Corruption has to deal with abuse of power. Good point, beloved. Give us what else there? Delta, that's it?
Lock and interrogate. You need to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, that's Zenobia. Like, we need to be honest. Kel Marie said,
No, Tito say lying is just being dishonest and it ain't corruption.
no, I
Lying is
see
just
his point. His point.
I
And,
see his
and we
point.
left out the part where the agent knows better. And the
Yeah.
agent working in collusion.
But he's presenting the agent with an opportunity to be corrupt.
Correct.
He's breathing corruption.
I hear you saying that, but you see.
Now, I'll tell you one of the things that creates that feeds corruption in this country is the inefficiency of systems.
Pastor, I agree with that. Because
Oh,
if I have to tip to get my passport, they're going away next week.
But you don't got to tip no more. It's
Now
a
you-
fee.
You have a
Yeah.
fast track
Yeah.
fee. You have a
Yeah.
fast track fee.
So now you're tipping the government now. So you don't tipping somebody. You're tipping the whole
You're paying the
government.
fee.
Shall I pay the fee?
Yeah.
Because they slow.
He probably was. What is it? What can Marie say?
Garden leave. I know.
He probably was on garden leave and just returned back to work.
Boy, he make me so mad. And he in black. He ain't in brown. With 10 button on his shoulder.
Oh Jesus Lord! But whoever that officer was, please,
Tell the commissioner be so send him back.
Tito, you all wood.
I mean, Rudy lost.
You all wood, man. You do something for the man that call you out.
Carlo, what Valley Boy you know is what? Just as a sax, how you in the middle of Valley Boys group going down Bay Street? That don't even make
You
sense.
sure? You probably
Tito,
said wrong.
that would have your blood boiling?
Yeah.
So I guess that got to be the craziest thing I ever see.
Because that's what he want about it. Sorry, I need that the ASP.
I
stuff.
almost get laid on the road.
Right.
He's the little young buck.
You
Like,
probably deserve that.
when I go around him, nigga let me buck in them. He's like, oh boy, this fella, I can put him in the ground right now. You must put me to the ground and my legs stand dying
Bro, you deserve
from
that.
rushing.
And with the police issues, I think they do internal investigation on who they want to do it on. Because I know of an officer who bought a second-hand Durango and, oh Lord,
Hey, you giving out too much information, lady.
and was investigated even though he had apartments on rent, but all manner of foolishness is going on uninterrupted. The standard got to be for everyone. If we investigating based on what we think you shouldn't have, it got to be across the board.
The goalpost is moved. But we is moved the goalpost.
No, Carlo, it going from being a handful to being too handful.
The
Didn't-
goalpost is moved.
Didn't I try to remember? Did the commission say something about persons looking at their level of living? Did I? I thought you said something right. Did he say something? I try to remember.
I don't
Did he tell it? Investigating persons like their living status. I think that's interesting.
So if you was a police officer and your wife was a VP of an offshore bank and you riding around
Then you safe.
in a car, I gotta tell you where
You
you get
safe.
the car from.
That's a question. I don't know.
The problem is, say,
Or if
don't
my-
open that rabbit
Or
hole.
if my
because-
wife is work hard and decide that she can spoil me with whatever I want, I gotta explain that to you.
I don't know. I may be a police officer, but I may have residual income that I'm able to afford.
Well, then you got to
Yeah,
prove that.
I guess you got to prove it. I guess part of what they said, now you got to prove it. That's the price of. I don't know if you can just do that without having some kind of legislation to do it. I don't know if you can just do it.
Let me tell you why they shouldn't even fool that. Because now you go to them big boys who sitting up there in the chair, but down Bay Street, and they only making a certain money when they come out of being in that seat. They have more than what they supposed to have.
You always can't know though.
That's the truth.
No, that one, Carlo, you can't defend that one.
You can't be making.
He's talking about politicians now. You
Oh.
don't politicians.
You can't be making this amount. And you got $3 million house. Where the money come from?
He inherited.
Or you inherit it? Well, you got to go and prove to them that you inherit the money
Well, I
from.
don't know politician of those $3 million.
You better shut your mouth and be quiet.
I say I know that.
I don't know no politician.
Just one thing.
See, that's why I go in a rage for this nonsense that
This
you
was
doing
lie
over
on the
there.
radio on a consistent basis.
See, God, that's your problem.
What's my problem?
That's your problem. Okay, what area you running for? And who you running for? What? You's a PLP or half of them? Because you doing a hard job to get in this seat.
You know who I vote for.
Who you vote for? I don't know who you vote
We
for.
had this conversation before. And now, and that's always been.
That's the old Carlo. I don't know this new Carlo.
No.
This new Carlo, you almost like you don't want to offend no one. You used to people's champion. You didn't cry and get in the hearts of the people.
I wish you'd stop.
And you just you don't say nothing wrong. You are the ladies champion.
I wish you'd
You
stop
fight
it.
for everyone. You like the opposite of Lincoln.
I wish you would stop.
What? You like the opposite of Lincoln. You ain't offending nobody. You ain't rattling no
When
feathers.
Lincoln say he doing what he's, what he want to do,
What do you want to do?
that what he doing.
Well, then do what you do.
Yeah.
Who we talking about again?
You
Your
just
best
stay
friend.
with your phone. You
Your
don't on the
best
show.
friend. Your best friend.
Huh?
Your best friend.
Why are you talking about you, Denczil?
No. The other best friend. the one you was to sing with in the little group.
Oi.
You ain't ruffling no feathers.
No, not today. I love the
You want a
police.
brand new
I love the
world.
police, and
I love the police
I with
too.
the police. I'm trying to help fight for a brand new world.
I love the police too.
Because we need a brand new people. To have a brand new Bahamas, you gotta come to Jesus Christ. Right, Sprout? If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves. and pray-
Julian, Avery, let me tell you something. One thing Carlo, Kareem Ramsey ain't doing is ever running for politics. You don't got to worry with that.
You running for something?
I ain't running for nothing.
Or you running scared?
Let's
You
get
running
what?
for something? I don't know.
No.
No, he ain't running to nothing. He always running from
I think I
something.
go to theology school before I.
And you don't like praise and worship?
Where they have that? Theology.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I meant to say it. I meant
where
to
that
say
school
it.
is.
I meant to say it like that. I wanted Denczil to chime in and look at me funny, but I meant to say it that way.
I'm sure you did.
Out of the bunch that had the mouth speaker. I leave it right there. That on record. So wait, what do we think could happen
Nothing.
to win the confidence of the public back?
Some
From
people
the
need.
police.
Some people need to resign.
You think that's what we need?
That shows some sort of.
What does that show?
That you're making progress in trying to clean up the force. Because a lot going on, but ain't nobody getting home. And from a bunch of different angles. It ain't just one angle.
We can't just you
And
say,
this ain't no one-off thing.
what you were saying is once the investigation would have been done and these persons would have been found guilty, that needs to be.
Well, they ain't got no choice,
that
but
needs to
it's-
be
I mean, by that time they get in jail.
because
Way that be done.
They ain't
no,
got
it
no choice.
sounds like he just wants you to send people home
Now.
just to pacify the public, and the investigation is still going on. You can't even prove nothing.
As I
Now,
said,
now here's the thing.
Y'all keep saying
I
investigations
hate-
going on. They going before the court and
I hate
shit.
I hate to say this to go to this level based on how my very very limited understanding of the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Even if you're implicated, there should be a leave of absence.
No, I can't look deeper than that. I'm right there.
Okay.
Based on my very little knowledge of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, you can't move this bottle and only affect Carlo. Because the system is so tight.
So then one person.
Once I move that bottle,
Someone have to sign off on the ball moving.
that can affect Kenny. So at some point, he can know. Delta can know. Because that system is a tight system now.
And that time,
Especially where it is.
That is a very tight, organized, structured system that every time I have to deal with them, I'm impressed by it. I'm impressed by the different layers and the levels and how this gotta get signed off here and this gotta get signed off here. Nothing is happening in a vacuum.
Got you.
You see? And so this cannot, the point I make this, I cannot see this possibly ending
With just
with
one
two
person.
names being called
Got you. Makes sense.
and that one name over.
And I heard you.
I see. To me, based again, I have a limited knowledge of the force. It may be possible, but I can't see you operating at this level, and there are only two people who are culpable, based on how that system is so. The Royal Bahamas Police Force is not a tuck shop. It's far from a tuck shop.
I'm glad you say that.
But you notice
No,
that
it's far from a
the
duck shop.
commissioner said
That's
he's
it.
promising closure to this
week.
whole situation before the end of the year. Do you think that's possible?
Why would you even say that?
No, but he's talking about that's
That's a whole different situation.
That's something different. That's the Michael Johnson situation.
That's my
Okay.
phone from my place.
Yeah. That's
No,
the one.
he has no control over the indictment. No, he has no
Right.
control over that investigation.
Yeah, this one is about the phone call and the other thing.
Yeah.
With the bribery thing.
That's
that
what
was
I'm
on the phone.
asking. Do you think that will be closure will be to that?
He's
before the
doubled
end
down
of
on
the
that about 3 times.
year? And people, let me tell you something. People looking for closure for that
And
before the end of the
they
year.
asked the Minister of National Security, and he said as soon as we can. He said, well, one of the interviewers said, well, the commission said at the end of the year, and Monroe didn't back it. Then here comes the commission again and say end of the year. So commissioner doubling down.
The commissioner probably knows.
That's probably good enough for you all, though.
It getting really good for us because that's only 3 weeks away.
You know, that's when that
So-
See, God don't do that because you tell the people you can do a live press conference and you change the time 3 times. We will be looking for end of the year. And if he
I
don't
like
deliver,
all-
he can be in trouble.
People's end of the year is before Christmas. He needs to know that.
No, it could be before, anytime
no,
before
no.
January. But we can't go
nobody-
into 25 and you want to address that situation.
Can be.
No,
it can be.
Can be.
You can be
No.
in trouble again.
Major.
And then Carlo come here on the air and be like, Lord, what's going on? And it was Christmas and they were eating ham and turkey and they know they couldn't get to it. And, they're going to deal with it first thing in the new year. Don't do that because I could be here. And if he don't get the result,
So
you
let
have
me-
to apologize again to start the
So,
show.
so let me say that. Let me say it now, right?
Go ahead.
With all that's going on, we got to give him some grace.
No, you got that.
Grace.
So I asked him, and I don't mean no hot sauce. I asked him for grace now, so that might run us into the first week of January. I asked him for grace on
Grace
behalf.
period?
I asked him for grace
A
on
grace
behalf.
period of 1 week.
Yeah, come us to the first week in January. You know, Chonkaroo
I
going
gave
on.
the list, man. I gave the list.
Chonkaroo starting early this year. A lot going on.
I give him the list.
A lot going on. We got to put more police on the road to make
Just
sure.
don't put that one I see.
To make sure,
Back in the road.
we got to make sure police on the road. A lot of people doing foolishness. We got to up patrol. We got to make sure police more visible. We got the malls. We got the parks. We got all these things. We got to do our due diligence and police
Who's
our
we?
neighborhood.
You start saying we.
But I can tell you as more, back to the earlier point I made, as more these things get open, more these things can open, and this can be the hornets nest that we shake it up. Because to me, Morgan Open, this case about the airport shooting to me is just always to me a cloud. Like, how do you shoot somebody on that compound
In that area, and I'm not quick
and-
response.
and not be seen?
Yeah, because one in the airport and one right before the airport. So it's like in that particular area, it's supposed to be a quick response.
Not just response; it should be seen.
Fox camera should be everywhere around there.
I mean, you say it should, but I think they are. I think if you come out there,
They didn't. They
Also,
never
I ain't like
identified anybody.
if you saying this and they there and they see and it ain't nothing happen, this ain't looking good for them.
I can't imagine just based on international airport status.
Fox. Yeah.
This isn't,
That ain't no-
This isn't Bahamian Island, but
That
just
ain't Paradise Island Airport. That's international.
yeah. You say Paradise Island. Paradise Island is international too. This ain't the one in Sandy Point.
Okay, got you.
It's a little,
Well, Sonny Bank closing.
yeah, exactly. this is an airport.
I barely do.
So I
don't
mean,
have people in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if the system is of such that once you turn by the gas station,
Everything should be on camera.
we got you.
Should be. I agree.
I can't see that not being the case. Time you turn on there, we should have you. So now that this is, and the fact that this came up with this, anyway, I'll get ready to end by saying this. I would not want to be the commissioner of police right now.
No.
I mean, I'd never want to be commissioner of police, but voice right now.
Not for y'all. Ungrateful, entitled being.
Carlo, but see, you keep saying that, but we ain't getting no results. Like, okay, Pastor said something that's so
I'm
important.
saying you don't get no results. Not
If
no results.
what we saw on
Ask the
TV,
question.
no, I'm saying if what we saw on
you don't see
TV,
what
and
the
this is
people-
international,
You
that
said
the
you
drugs
saw
was
no
getting
results.
to Miami Airport,
We ain't sure
right?
that.
And no, this on TV. This ain't nothing. This on TV, and the man picking up the bag from off the carousel and walking straight to the airport. You know what it is to get a bag, to get on the plane, to get through the back, to get a lot have to go on. Ain't no one man can do that. That ain't no one man job. That airport ain't no slack ship. That ain't like, oh, I can put it in the back of my car, I can ride, go around the back, take it out and put it on the plane. It's a lot going on just to get that bag loaded with drugs to get on a plane to get into Fort Lauderdale.
And the whole police force doing that.
What we saying is,
No, I asked you a question.
there are checks.
We know you what you saying.
Yeah, what I saying, there are checks. You,
I asked you
it's
if-
either two things. Either you agree with me that the airport is completely slack,
Right.
or it's a tight ship. Now, which one of y'all because y'all want to be politician?
It's a tight ship.
If it's
a
a
very
tight
tight
ship,
ship.
you can't just take the bag, put it in the Carlo car,
Yeah.
drive around the back, and put it on the plane.
If you think it ain't a tight ship, grab something when you go into Family Island. Because you'd be like the Family Island, oh, ain't no police here, and yeah, we straight.
Right.
Try it.
Okay, then.
That's what I'm asking you. Here.
Try
I asked
snatch
you a question.
something.
I asked
And
you
just
a
In
carry
question.
that same open area, that's
carry
Family
it.
Island.
And watch you get locked up.
Ain't nobody see in Family Island because there ain't no screen, ain't no this and that and the other. I straight, let me grab a bag. Try it. All right, then.
I asked you if the whole police force doing that.
It got to be more than one person.
I asked you, yes or no? Is it the whole police force?
That whole unit by the
No, no,
airport.
no,
Hold
no.
on, I can answer your question. That whole unit down by the airport, but in the airport, have to be and sing together to make that happen. That ain't no one-man job.
So all the police who work at the
And all
airport,
them should be sent home
all the
right
police
now.
that work at the airport
All.
is knowledgeable of this.
Listen to me.
In your opinion.
All.
In your opinion.
Have to be. It's a tight ship.
It's powerful. So if the Leo come out and sneak your car, right? And drive around the corner and march the car and push the car back, you give out him and TT?
Carlo, let me ask you a
I
question.
ask you to go out him
If they
and
walk
TT.
in this building right now and find 10 kilos of drugs, all that's going to the station, only the person who's responsible for the building getting to the station.
Everybody getting to the station.
Well, the rule can't be for us and not for them.
You been sitting
If-
Hold on, say it again. Let me say it.
If they walk in here and find 10 kilos
In the studio.
in the studio or anywhere in this building,
No,
all
no.
that's going down to the police
No,
station.
no.
Oh, I ain't asking you. This ain't what you feel.
I am a guest. I came to
You
the
can
radio
be a
station.
guest all you
I am a
want.
guest.
You will be hard,
Now,
but
all
all the
those
courts.
who work here.
No, Sean, you get in the jail. If they
but Tito,
hear when that drugs
No.
come, we all go in the
So,
jail.
This is a radio station where the
all
public
police,
comes
right?
to.
Let's say all the police at the radio at the airport could be questioned, you know. All could be questioned, but you can't say all involved.
They're involved until further notice. That's the reality of what it is until investigation is
So they
completed.
innocent.
I think using that point, right? Let's say Commissioner said, boy, when this incident happened on whichever day, the 34th of August, and we found 34th of August, we found this incident that happened, and we saw the information. Every police, every officer that was on shift that day has now
questioned.
been brought in for questioning.
I agree.
An announcement like that? No, I'm saying an announcement like that. You'd be like, okay.
Yeah, you moving, you doing something.
I agree with that.
Joe Public would have been like,
That's still,
Okay.
according to them, not enough.
no, that
Man,
would have
gotta
been-
stop that man.
No,
Come
Why
I
he gave
ain't
way
think-
back to 3 weeks ago? The man told he could find a man. He find a man. Y'all said I need a man. Like, y'all keep moving the goalpost.
Now, let me help you with that problem. The problem why people have a problem with that. Here's why we have a problem with that.
Tell me why.
Because you tell us that the man that you found, you gotta be honest. You gotta put this in there, now, Carlo. Carlo, I with you 100% with supporting the police. Police are my friends. I ain't joking. He friends. They my friends.
They my friends too.
Then your friend still is a liar.
But
And Sean is only tolerate them.
a case like this, and the man that you found is stricken with mental illness. Someone that's not coherent. Someone that we having challenges interviewing. That means he can't say yay or nay or whatever the case is. It makes people wanna, but you sure this the man? That mental challenge thing, I think that's people. We ain't saying that, right? But when you hear them say, "Well, we couldn't interview him because we can't interview him because he's under this and that and the other," that really can make you, boy, I wonder this.
There were DNA would prove otherwise.
Exactly. So that's what but they haven't confirmed it yet. So I don't think they still have yet confirmed the DNA. I don't think so. They may have. I don't know.
I'm 100% sure they don't.
I think when they do, I promise you we can know, because they know we need to hear. We found DNA, and the DNA is going to go off wherever it goes off.
It goes back to my whole point.
But you see my point, though. You see my point.
I
With
understand your
the
point.
mental illness thing, that makes it like, oh Lord, where they
Still
find
ain't sure?
this boy in the bush, they find this fella and lock him up now and say, "We'll do it."
Let's give it due process. We don't give nothing due process. We just a microwave society. Everything can happen by pressing.
But
Listen, the commissioner
Quick
Lee say he's gonna personally see this through. And the way you talking, You take the DNA, you should have someone jump in the plane and carry the DNA over to Florida and sit in the office until it's done and bring it right back.
See,
that's
I
the
mean,
way you make it sound.
Carlo, the time we can't lie though. The time and all of this is just
Too much.
It's a lot. I agree.
This the perfect storm.
I,
And they can't get themselves
everything happening all
at one time.
but at the end of the day,
And so the same way the commissioner's under crazy pressure and we feel it. Joe Public now, we can't be beating up Joe Public. Joe Public is like, but I don't know who to trust. Joe Public still ain't recovered yet from Adriel.
No.
We ain't recovered from that yet. We still
questions.
We still having problems. You know what the craziest is? Joe Public would have feel even a little better, and I can't say, I hate saying this, if it was like a straight bullet, somebody shoot up a house,
accident,
some sort of accident or whatever the case
death.
is. But when Joe Public heard that this precious baby girl was found with something tied around her neck and strangled and in the bush, and mommy was sleeping, and 3 o'clock in the morning realized she wasn't there, and she had to walk home from 6 o'clock at school in the bush and walking in the dark and light, all these different factors. When Joe Public heard that,
It sent him in rage.
that sent Joe Public in rage. And then hold on, we rage. And then Sunday morning, Jesus
Some of
Lord,
Grammy, right?
They rape and kill Grammy.
All right then.
All that in 7 days. You got that Joe Public ain't police trained to handle certain amount of trauma. Even though I know they're still humans and they got to go through it too. But Joe Public ain't trained for that trauma.
I agree.
That trauma is a lot, bro.
I agree.
But see, I think Joe Public needs to be fair because
But police
the
need to
same
make police-
outrage that Joe Public have. Remember now, police officers are still a part of the same public. So they have the same outrage. I don't want you to think that they don't have the same outrage that the public has.
I agree with Sean.
They have the same feeling of emotions and disgrace and disgust as us.
And then Joe Public says, I heard the recordings that gone on social media.
With all them people names being
with the Michael
called.
Johnson case.
And y'all say
Then Joe Public
it was nonsense.
Because don't forget, we still have social media now. We have these WhatsApp going on.
Yeah, you say it was
Then
nonsense.
Joe Public saying the boy was killed on Father's Day at the airport, and we can't figure what's going on at the airport. Then Joe Public get all these stuff going on, and see, we don't know what y'all know. Y'all may know something,
Yeah.
And y'all trying to get all this evidence together and this and that, and I understand y'all can't tell us.
But we need to understand that this affects everybody, though. We are a small community, which the police officers are a part of.
I agree. But you think we know everything that is happening in this country?
No, let me. One of the beautiful things that happened with this thing with Adri, I can go back here. Let me go back here. I am not convinced, but I believe this wholeheartedly, that a part of why George Bush won a second term was when that boy sit down and he cried in front of the television at 9/11. When 9/11 happened, he was doing that interview, and them tears started falling down George's eye, and he became totally human
And broken before them.
and broken. But they say, boy, this our man. This man feeling what we're going through. I think there are, and I can stretch this now, again, I leave in the police force. We have a lot of politicians who ain't showing that they feeling what's going on. They ain't talking with empathy.
They ain't people.
They ain't talking like they broken.
Yeah.
They giving speeches.
Right.
As
They ain't
opposed
true.
to that moment that George,
Right.
I've been talking about that been in my mind a lot, because I remember being off in North Carolina after school when this happened. And I was up and I watched that man. I felt like he was my president. Because I feel like he felt it.
You don't feel it with the people going through. You're just going through the
The
emotion.
people feel, Sean, that they are not being felt.
I understand that
They
because
feel
the
that,
people
Carlo,
want
they ain't
the people
being
want
felt.
results right away,
Not just results, no.
or they want be
I
able.
want to see that
they
you
won't be
feel it
able to
too.
see- yeah, that too.
And I ain't totally convinced you feeling this, man.
See, because the public, the police ain't gonna show you everything.
I don't know if y'all agree with me, but I think people need that
You
level of
think-
humanism to feel. I don't want no prepared speech. The commissioner of
I
police,
remember seeing a police report reporting on a matter. I can't remember exactly what the matter was, but this police was giving a report on it, and he got so emotional. He was like, "Man, listen, we out here fighting every day. We don't even know if we can return home to our family."
I think it's Commissioner of Police of Trinidad, I believe it was. I watched it. I mean,
No, this is a young
Caribbean?
Bahamian police.
Oh, Bahamian.
Mhm,
Okay,
young Bahamian police,
I watched
and
a commissioner of
his
in
passion
Trinidad.
and his rage was just so authentic and so real. I felt him because he was a police officer. He's a police officer, but he says, "I'm still a part of this same community. These are my families. These are my neighbors. These are my friends too." And sometimes we when we talk, it's almost like we separating them from the same community that they are part of. They are part of the same community, and we are police officer family members. So they are on the force and they feel the same thing, and their co-workers, their co-padres sympathize with them. So they fighting the same fight we fight, but it's almost like we separating ourselves from the police officers. We can't do that.
I don't say this often, but I agree with John.
I do believe, though, I can say this part, telling Gary play the outside music. I believe that there are a lot, come for me, on the force who want to agree with Tito. On the force.
Yeah, they are.
That can't talk. I think there are a lot that are agreeing with Joe Public. A lot of officers who are frustrated because of some of the challenges in the system,
The biasness.
and the things that they are seeing, and the fact that there are persons who are, for some reason, they should be in jail, but then they get promoted.
And there are officers that seeing this maybe want to speak about.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, but
so I know I only agree with you. I agree with you.
But they still a part of the same community. They are part of the community, and they still a part of the same police community. So they are part of both communities, and
it's delusional to believe that Joe Public can stand up and say Kumbaya. Joe Public hot right now.
You know what my problem is? If you're a part of the community and talk like I'm a human being when you see me.
That's the point I was making.
I agree.
Don't come at me aggressive because you separate yourself.
Not everybody.
Most of them. Listen to me.
I can't say most.
Listen to me. For me,
That's like me telling you all barbers is used to Sharpie. All barbers use Sharpie?
almost all year, 95% of them, only me, Sean, and Fuse left. Who ain't here brushing around here? And if you leave it long enough, we'll be here brushing too, because we'll be out.
You cannot call them
I know why you use that example. That's a poor example.
The real barbers don't use the Sharpies. The reason why they use the Sharpies because they ain't real barbers. But we ain't talking about that, though.
Tito, your daddy was the police. You need to be here, man. You riding the police hard?
I'm not riding the police hard.
I pray that you never leave the police.
How you keep saying that?
You always need the police.
We always need the police.
Like you, not you, because I wasn't coming to your door.
Then you can make that matter worse.
It don't matter.
Now you
I
can use a different word.
That teach you for talking about me on the radio. If I was the police and I hear you talk, I watch you get robbed. I say, look at this one. Call them. You better call
Boy,
them. You better call them.
I hope you don't have a nail experience that you come back and have a change of heart. Because people like y'all.
What, for you to cut my ear?
No, people like y'all get laid and run. They put the knee in your back and you come talking different.
Yeah,
I can be like, I hear you. But that's only a handful.
Let me read these last two comments. Give me the last two real fast. Jody says sometimes they detach themselves to be able to cope with the pressures of the job. That's good, Jody. That's very good. They are still expected to function in the system the next day. Now, that I sorry you ended on that because that is true. That is sometimes a coping mechanism. I have to detach myself so I could just exist outside of this uniform. If I don't detach. Come on, next one. Good day, guys. Joe Seeley here. Hey, Joe Seeley.
Good Joe.
Why? Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh, Lord, Joe.
I know what Joe going with that.
Oh, Joe.
I know Joe on my side. I didn't even got to read that.
Oh, Joe.
You sure you don't read it? Read it.
No, Lord. Joe Seeley here. Joe, why is CeeLo defending cricket police officers? Why he didn't ask a particular police officer who gave him $800 worth of traffic tickets for no reason? Why didn't he ask the officer for a break? Tito, I totally agree with you, my friend. CeeLo, too like defend cricket police officers. Signed, Joe Seeley.
Now we get the show. Play the out music. Play the out music.
Y'all missing it. Guns kill a lot of people. Families are hurting. And to find out how the guns got into the community's hands, that again, we even didn't talk about that element of it, about the guns.
Coming in with the plane?
What the
boy name?
Boy.
They said the guns coming in on the plane?
Boy.
The government
Name,
plane?
man, the one who say y'all niggas are just weird. What you name again?
I don't like man.
Niggas them are just weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, man, just weird.
Bobo something.
Bobo say, boy, how much you all ever try full of 40-foot container? Ice full 40-foot containers for living. But you know what I take? All day. Niggas them full in 40-foot container. Gun?
I see that, man. I see that.
What? You say what y'all trying to do? You ready? Ain't got enough niggas around here.
Offloading and 40 containers is a lot of work.
Well, you know a 40-foot container.
Hold on, they
guns?
say that's what came into the country? Or you talking something different?
That's what the Bobo was saying. I don't.
He didn't say drugs.
He said guns.
No, I don't know about 40 foot container.
That's a lot of guns.
I'm not sure.
Man, I don't say that, man.
No,
You know
he
what?
said that.
I don't know if he's factual, but I'm just saying what he was saying. It was a container. Whether it was a 20-foot or a 40-foot, and what was in the
You
container?
don't want no 40 for the container gun come around here, but
We don't want 20 foot container
that's
guns.
plenty gun.
That's plenty gun. Oh,
See what you are doing, mommy.
good night, everybody. Listen, we have the numbers tonight were excellent. Y'all did a wonderful job tonight. What do we want to do? We have 2 more shows before the year is done. We have 2 more shows at the end of the year, and we want to get to 100. I need y'all to help us. We want to get to 100 views. We want to get 100 views for our last 2 shows. We see y'all next week Tuesday
before
and
you
Tuesday
go.
after that. Go ahead, buddy.
So listen, what y'all can do for us, man? I know there's a hot topic this time, right? But even go on our Facebook page, just hit us with some topics you'd like for us to discuss. Because sometimes he's coming in, we ain't know what we talking about.
You scare me.
They-
Cause you ain't get me the hand. You say shit.
Don't say we ain't know what we talk about.
We ain't got no
We
plan.
ain't plan.
We ain't got no plan.
But that's the barbershop.
Hey,
Don't
listen,
plan.
Yeah, but sometimes they will never something particular. So hit us.
Yeah, set up for some topics you want to hear us
Yeah,
discuss.
throughout the week. And
That'd be great.
We'll try to squeeze it in when the week
You
we
see that
can.
show? I'm trying to jump on your idea.
Always.
Like it was,
No, that was a very good idea. You know, he's not
And-
really known for
but
that.
give him credit for his good idea.
No,
please.
see, I said I don't usually.
Clap it.
I don't. Listen, this is the last time you give me a clap on Sean Command. I don't want no clap from Sean.
People's champion, boy.
I
The
don't-
voice of the people.
Boy, you was agreeing with me today. You was agreeing with me today,
Yeah, only
boy.
for 5
Yo,
minutes.
we going. Dylan, turn the music up loud. We going.
Yeah,
Have a good day, everybody.
And I ain't love to believe it.